guys, I am Chris Gaylor.
And I'm Amber Fast from Kajin Cosplay, and tonight we're back again with you guys with Better Call Saul. Season 3,
6.
Episode 6.
Gosh, last episode. Okay.
You guys told us that we will love chicanery, and yes, we did. We were in ecstasy, guys.
We got to see what the plan was. It was about proving that Jimmy loved his brother and he was always trying to help him out, but Chuck hated him from the beginning, and it's a feud that has been a long time coming. Basically, it ended with Jimmy exposing that Chuck's condition is all mental, and Chuck lost it. When he realized that Jimmy won, basically, that he proved that his condition was in his head and not a real thing, he lost it. He admitted that he hated his brother.
You're kind of wrong. It's not because it's in his head that it's not real.
No, I mean, you know, it's not physically real.
Physically.
Okay. And, I mean, he admitted that he hated his brother. That, I mean, everything he said, you could basically say, well, since your brother was 9 years old, you've held this resentment towards him, so you kind of proved the point that they were trying to make, which is that you hate him. So did you try to push him to his limit so he would break into your house and break the tape and stuff? Made a lot of sense. I still don't know where this is gonna go.
Oh gosh.
It could go a lot of ways. I don't know how Chuck is gonna react. I don't know how the people that are basically judging this case are gonna react.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if we're gonna jump back in the hearing. It's not a trial, but anyway, I don't know if we're gonna jump right back there, or if we're gonna know how it ended, but be further in the future. I don't know. I'm excited. There's a part of me that feel like it's really bad that they basically used Chuck's illness against him. Like, he's a mentally ill person.
If I can be mean, he had it coming. And if I'm gonna be nice, yeah, poor baby.
There is no good or bad guy in this scene. Like, both Chuck and Jimmy did terrible things to each other. It's really sad that they're brothers and that they let this go this far.
Yeah.
But without further ado, let's jump in episode 6 and see what the end game is gonna be.
All right.
Whew, let's go.
How's your dad?
Fine.
Do you have
Business
the money?
good?
Yeah, I think so. Cool. All right.
Hey, my father's gonna bring in his Corolla. His dogs tore up the back seat.
I think he doesn't have the money.
Ate the stuffing.
Hector is right there if he doesn't have the cash.
No second chance.
Like I was saying, the guy's...
Why didn't you make it up on your end?
I did, but I couldn't make it all up.
All right. Make it up next week.
Thank you, Nacho. No, Nectar.
Hector won't like it. You're too soft. And my time we book people's legs.
Who works for who? Huh?
I kind of understand his point of view because in this world you need to be rough.
It's basically like it's basically Jesse and Walter all over again.
No. Nacho, don't go and beat up Crazy Eight.
Nacho! Nacho! No! No, come on! Come on!
He has to prove himself to Hector.
No, I'm sorry! I'm sorry! Nacho!
Woohoo!
I don't think that's sanitary. I don't think that is
I love
comfortable though.
I love how Hector basically didn't even look at him. He was just like, who works for who? That was it. He understood the message. Okay.
But that's not how he wants to work though.
He's a softie.
I hope that nothing bad's gonna happen to Nacho. Please.
In Better Call Saul, the episode in Breaking Bad, I believe Saul mentions him. So he might still be alive.
Ow, ow, ow.
You didn't even feel it.
Ah!
We've been there. Suing hurts.
Not for that though. Hand suing, yes, but not with a machine.
Our great grandma had that happen to her too.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh
He's so detached
my
though.
god, flashback.
He's so detached. He
Yeah,
didn't
I
even
know,
feel
I
it.
know. I just got a flashback when I cut my head open.
Thanking you for your patience through this long.
I was just at Chuck's and he won't answer the door. I was out there knocking for almost an hour.
That sounds like Chuck. I'm sure he's fine. He's just being dramatic.
Oh, well, I think it's a little bit more than that. I want you to come with me to get him to let us in.
I've already kicked my door in for the year.
You owe it to him.
I don't owe him squat.
Not anymore.
You got what you wanted. Now it's time to do what's right.
Yeah. No.
Last time he tried to do what was right,
He's still your
his brother threw it back at him.
Not anymore, he's not.
I can see now the hating part.
Chuck was right about you all along. He's mentally ill. What is your excuse?
Is done with
Heartbroken?
Enjoy your champagne.
I agree that a good person trying to do the right thing should probably forgive for a moment and take care of him and making sure he makes it to a hospital or something.
Like the other night during dinner, Kayla
But you
asked
got
if her daddy
Rebecca
had
and you got Howard.
I know.
and I told her about it.
Chuck, it's Howard.
I'm afraid of what he's gonna do.
I'm not leaving, Chuck. I don't want to wake up the neighbors, but I got all night.
Be obnoxious. He's gonna open the door. Hello, darkness, my old friend. We didn't win, but I already bought the bottles.
35-year-old McAllen. Jimmy was suspended for 12 months. This is a win, my friend. I know, it doesn't feel like it. But hear me out.
50-50.
Jimmy's not going to be a lawyer for 1 year. And if he screws up, which we both know is likely, his PPD terminates. And that 1 year may turn into forever. Chuck, you're at a crossroads. You can keep looking backwards, stay focused on your brother, what he's up to, or you can go forward. And Chuck, listen to me. Jimmy's just not worth it.
Howard being a good friend.
That's a nice advice.
Yeah.
What do you say?
We disliked him in the beginning, but you know what? I think I'm grown to like him.
To new beginnings.
Is he gonna follow the advice, though? Saying it is one thing, doing it is another.
You finished making your calls?
Yeah, that was a ton of fun. But what gets me is this.
What is it?
It is my KWBV contract. I almost let one of my ads run today.
Can't do that.
I know.
I was wondering
Left
if
about 4,000
playing the
bucks.
ads was against the 12-month stop.
Maybe.
Well, it is. He had to pull it off the air.
Yeah.
You have to find a local business and try to sell them your time. What else can you do?
Yeah. This pile of garbage explicitly states I'm not allowed to resell. You're a lawyer, and see if you can find a loophole.
Well, do a commercial for
Looking at
Kim.
the contract. I'm up to my eyeballs in Mesa Verde.
Is everything okay?
No. I air in 2 hours and 20 minutes and I have no clients. That's another $400 down the drain. How do I find somebody who needs a commercial and can afford one?
You could make a commercial.
Have you not been listening? That's what I've been trying. Oh, right.
Making a commercial about people needing commercials.
Playing it right
Oh my
here.
God, that'd
I want
be
you
nice.
to get those dishes behind me. Hi, I'm Jimmy McGill with an amazing opportunity for small business owners. Shit, no, I can't do this.
Sure you can.
No. We're totally off brand here. I'm Jimmy McGill, a lawyer you can trust,
Saul
and I
Goodman.
can't suddenly turn into commercial
That
guy.
could be the beginning of it.
Oh my god.
Hold on.
You gonna do this or not? Because either way,
You
I'm
need to
getting
do
my
it.
$100.
Be a
Quick, crack
persona.
open your magic bag. We'll have to carl off this thing.
I love his commercials, so I'm really excited to see this one.
Forgot how to count? You get 5.
Don Hector gets 6.
He's trying to take 6. We only owe him 5. He's pushing it. Give it to him. Sure. Give it to him.
I don't have time to deal with this.
He can't do anything. Not right
Not
now. But Nacho is falling into routine, and it's a
Yup.
bad routine.
I don't think that he expected to have 6.
6?
I think he just lied.
So what he's gonna do with the last one?
Said it on his own.
You think?
Maybe. Or maybe I'm wrong and Hector did expect to have 6.
Well, we'll have to see. I mean, that shot of his face in the end, was that the one? Is this where they're gonna build a lab?
Yes, I think it is.
Oh, that's the beginning of the lab.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it is totally where they're gonna build a lab. The opening of that new business. I love prequels. If only you knew what this is gonna do for you. Or how it's gonna end.
That's gonna be the end of your career,
When they blew up that place,
Oh.
it's so cool. So cool. The music, the shots. Wow. Oh, well, hello, Lydia.
I don't think that I miss you, girl, but it's nice to see you.
It could work.
It is gonna work.
Okay then.
Oh my gosh, I love that it brings back so many characters.
Yeah.
They called him, and while we were waiting to see what he'd say, one of the guys put a gun to my head.
They put a gun to your head. It's no big deal.
For you, you weren't there. Oh, he was there. Sorry, I didn't recognize
I
that.
see what it was.
So the ad agreed for 5, but he pushed for 6 just because he could.
So, your father, he shop. Where does he get his upholstery?
From the distributor.
Where is the distributor?
Jalisco.
Alice. I want
Not as fast as
a way to get my stuff over the border. A legitimate business.
My father is a simple man. He is not in the business.
You will teach him.
Don Hector, please.
Don't worry, I take good care of Papi. He make money a lot more than with his little sewing machine.
he doesn't want to mess with that.
Looks like Tuco knifed the guy, but he definitely broke a guard's jaw. They got him in solitary.
What? All he had to do was 6 months. He'd be in there forever.
What did you expect from Tuco? Heart attack.
Oh shit.
He's sicker and sicker. There's one on the ground. If I was Walter White, I would take it,
Talk to your father.
change the filling, and put it back in the box. No, but honestly, I've
Yeah,
seen
but
enough of this show.
He's no Heisenberg. we
Yeah,
know
but he
that.
wants to. He's about to force him to get his dad in on the business. He doesn't want that.
Yeah.
What do you say,
Dad.
Nacho? Take it, do it. He's gonna do it. I know. That's exactly what I would do.
As soon as you see the first one, you're gonna want the whole
Look at you, Criminal Mind.
Ah, in this show, I can afford it.
So you made a commercial, 4 commercials today.
It's brilliant.
I'm starting to think I might break even here.
As long as you don't break bad.
What's that I see? Albuquerque's next TV star? It's you, small business owner, struggling to make it in today's fast-paced economy? Thought television advertising was too expensive for you? Well, you better think again. You can't afford not to be on TV. Look at you. You're a triple threat. Great services, great products, and most of all,
Oh my gosh, that's
that
great.
face. You're a star. Wrap it all up in your natural charisma, and bam, you belong on TV.
It looks like
Now watch
so.
out for autograph hounds and paparazzi. And it gets better. I can have you on the air tomorrow. You heard me right. Tomorrow. Better get ready to be famous, Albuquerque. I can make you a TV star for a price you can afford. Call me, Saul Goodman. The world needs to know about you and your business. Call me now.
Oh my god. Look at
The guy at the station said he's never seen so many star wipes in a row. It's never been done.
That is the birth of Saul Goodman, guys.
Well, the birth, he already existed, but...
But that was great.
Yep.
That was great.
Oh gosh, that was so cool.
I missed those commercials.
It had
But, well,
so much.
compared to those that we saw in Breaking Bad, this one was a little
Minimal.
more better because, to be fair, Saul Goodman advertisement for the law in Breaking Bad was a little bit top notch.
It's funny because I feel like this commercial with the lack of, well, he needed a change of brand. He needed a new face, new name, new everything. And with the lack of means, like no other decor than this and no costumes and no anything, they really had to make it big, make it huge. So I feel like they did a great job. But it's true that it feels like a mix of Jimmy and Saul. It feels like what you see in his commercials. I mean, in Jimmy's commercials, we can definitely see where it's going to go in the future. There's the personality, there's the dramatics, but this was a lot of advertisement, a lot of don't even think about it, just call, you know?
Yeah.
That was Saul Goodman. Mix the two together and you've got what we have here. That was so cool. But yeah, birth of technically Saul Goodman, but the Saul Goodman as the man that shows himself on TV and advertises. Because Saul Goodman already existed because he used it as his name before. But
sorry. He used it as Saul Goodman, not as his name though.
When he was doing his schemes, when he was slipping Jimmy, he presented himself as Saul Goodman.
Oh.
That's when it started. So
okay.
Yeah, but yeah, technically that's the beginning of what we're gonna get in Breaking Bad, and it's so cool. I feel like this episode was about a lot of beginnings, like a lot of foreshadowing to what's gonna happen in the future.
Yeah.
Like the beginning of the lab, the beginning of the business with the laundromat, or the beginning of Gus being in control of the distribution. And you have also, well, Nacho foreshadowing to what he's gonna do because he's so done with that entire life. Cut himself, didn't even flinch, he didn't even notice at first. It's almost like he's stuck in a routine that he doesn't. I feel like he's a softie. He reminds me of Jesse a little bit. Like he's in the business, maybe because he doesn't feel like he belongs anywhere else. We don't know about his past. We don't know much about him, but I feel like he's not the type of guy that will beat up people if he can, go around it.
Well,
we saw it with Crazy Eight.
If you remember at the beginning of in season 1, he was the one with Jimmy to target on Tuco when he wanted to kill the twins.
And Tuco was a loose cannon, so he wanted to get rid of him. But he's willing to make the harsh decisions, and like with Crazy Eight, he's a friend, and Crazy Eight knows a lot about his family, and he made it sound like they were best buddies because he knew he didn't have enough money, so he didn't want to be beat up. And Nacho's first reaction was to let it go, but of course with Hector, you cannot.
Who works for who?
Yeah, so it's getting too much for him.
Yeah.
He's so detached. I feel like he's become this wall of ice that's just blank when it comes to violence and stuff, and he's done with that. I feel like he's gonna do what I planned to do.
I think that being more rough would have been okay for him, but to include his papa in it,
Oh, that's, I mean,
that's the last straw.
like,
His father is working on his business. He doesn't know about
and
this
it's family.
world.
It's family.
It's family.
And I feel like, yeah, you're right. Like, I don't know if he would have done anything if it wasn't for his dad, but I did not like what I saw at the beginning of the episode. Just him being blank and just rolling along with everything that Hector pushes towards him. So now that he's trying to force him to bring his dad into it, it's too personal. And he got an opportunity. I didn't know he was gonna do it, but as soon as I saw that pill on the ground, I had like Walter White flashbacks. That's the type of shit that Walter would have done. And I'm like, Nacho, you have an opportunity to be like a little bit of what Heisenberg is gonna be in the future. You know, be
First cousin of
sneaky.
Heisenberg.
Yeah, be sneaky, be your own man. And
If I understood it right, Hector did agree to have 5 pounds.
that was the deal.
of cocaine,
But they pushed.
of meth, right? Meth,
Why?
and he pushed it to have 6.
He pushed to have 6. I don't think it was meth, by the way. It was way too white, way
Drugs,
too powdery.
drugs.
It was
Okay,
drugs.
that's drugs.
But
Okay, I'm not an expert on it. Will never be, thank God. But that was drugs.
anyway, yeah, they had agreed to have like 5, but he asked Nacho to push for 6. So once again, adding to Nacho's case, putting him in danger. And it's okay. It doesn't matter if he had a gun to his head, but it matters to him. But of course, in his business, no, it doesn't matter. So
Unless you pull the trigger, it really doesn't matter.
he's the one that has to deal with this. Anyway, but yeah, he asked to push for 6 to see how uncomfortable Gus would be and if they would just give it to them, which they did, because Gus knows how to lay low and wait for the opportunity. Opportunity that Nacho is about to give him. Nacho of all people. I'm pretending that I know what's gonna happen here. Like, this is what I would do. Like, I would literally...
This is what you wish.
Yeah,
would
I would.
happen.
I mean, he kept 1. So what I would do is open it up, put some crazy stuff in there, put it back together, put it in a bottle, and there you go. He needs them. He needs these pills. He's sick. So when he gets it and he ingests it, he's
Yeah.
gonna freak out. Maybe end up in a wheelchair.
What do you think Chuck was trying to do?
I think he's committing himself. He's asking his doctor to go to at least talk about what he has. He's acknowledged that he has a condition. I'm glad he called a doctor, because at first I thought he just wanted to beat it on his own. I've always had that feeling with Chuck that he doesn't want to appear weak.
With pride and stuff?
Yeah, like he's always trying to be perfect, and this is not perfect. This is not something you can explain. It's in the head, and his head is everything he has. Because he's got nothing else, and he needs his head to do his job and stuff. So at first I was like, he's trying to push it, and he's trying to beat it just by being stubborn, but this is not how you treat that. So I'm glad that, yes, he did push it. Like, he showed up in a busy street, but he did need a cell phone or phone to call the doctor, so that was kind of necessary. But he made the first step towards maybe healing. But I mean, we could be surprised. It depends on
he stick to it, and I hope that was he intended to do.
He called the doctor. That's all we know for now. If he called the doctor to treat the condition and do the right thing, okay, I'm glad. And I'm not surprised that Jimmy refuses to help him anymore.
After everything that happened, I'm not surprised either.
Like, I know for outsiders, for people who care about Chuck, it's like, it's a jackass move, like a Jimmy not doing anything. Like, he put him in this condition. Like, he put the battery in his jacket and caused him to have a breakdown, so he should, help him out now. But I feel like it's true that Chuck had every opportunity to just let it go, which, should he have let it go? No, yeah, maybe. It's so hard with these two because we know that Jimmy is doing illegal stuff. He's doing criminal stuff. Chuck is right, but it's the reason behind his actions that we hate.
The reason, and also the way that the show has been directed. It is completely intended for us to root for Jimmy.
Jimmy's
we
the main
know
character, yeah, but
Saul Goodman and Breaking Bad. We love Saul
but
Goodman.
we
and
are
Breaking
not.
Bad.
We're not falling for these things. When we watch Breaking Bad, it was made for us to root for Walter White, but we rooted for Jesse half the time.
Yeah, we root for both of them.
Yes.
We just don't love brothers bickering and revolting.
Yeah, I feel like what Chuck did. What Chuck did was okay. Like, yes, he had a right to have Jimmy arrested. Manipulating him and the reasons behind what he did, like the feud and just the hate that he had for his brother that was a long time coming, that's what I don't like. That's what I was against, because some people don't agree with me on that, and it's okay. But some people are saying that, yes, Jimmy did bad things from the beginning, but I remember Jimmy working in the mailroom, trying to have his law degree, trying to do it right, and being refused at HHM because Chuck simply did not like his brother enough. He felt like he didn't deserve to work at HHM. He didn't deserve to be a lawyer and have it all, baked in the mouth like that. I feel like Chuck didn't give him the chance he could have deserved when he made the efforts before the show, when he was working as a mailman.
True.
So I'm like, do I agree with what Jimmy is doing after time, using his Chuck's illness against him? No. Do I agree with lying? No, not at all. Do I enjoy watching him do his things? No,
I kind of do.
But I don't like what Jimmy does to Chuck. I don't like what he did with changing the numbers, even though he did it for a good reason. So that's the thing. Like, Jimmy does bad things for good reasons, and Chuck does good things for bad reasons. So it's Dororo all over again. Same thing is happening in one of the shows we're watching, Dororo. Like two brothers doing stuff like that.
Seriously, guys.
Yeah. But at least he's making, efforts to deal with it. I hope so. And I do understand that Jimmy doesn't want to have anything to do with his brother anymore, because every time he goes back, it ends the same way, with Chuck pushing him away and Jimmy doing something that Chuck is not going to like, and then they're going to fight even more. I feel like Jimmy, we said it, I think, a few episodes ago, that Jimmy tends to forgive and forget, move on. He just brushes it to the side, but this time it was too much. So it's been a long time coming, and I'm not surprised.
All right.
Woo! These episodes are so good. This show is really great. Like, Better Call Saul and Breaking Bad, the two shows together, they go hand in hand, and I feel like they did such an amazing job. Seriously. Okay. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode with us. If you want to see the next one right away, it's already on Patreon. The link is in the description.
Yep, so don't forget to subscribe if you want to watch it now. And if not, wait for the next one to be out on YouTube, guys. So we're going to see you soon.
Is that Robert De Niro? No! No. Forget it. I didn't say anything.
Okay. Bye, guys.
Bye!